What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Cam ATL, aka Fantasy Houdini. Shout out to the DFS squad. Last night, man, let's take a moment of silence for what happened last night. So let me explain to you guys. In DFS, it is literally impossible to win big every single night because sometimes the stars just don't align and the stars play like scrubs out of nowhere and there's nothing you could even imagine to know. You just can't know it. You know what I'm saying? But it's about how you bounce back from a down day. And that's exactly what we're about to do, man. I've been looking at this shit. I've been fucking analyzing shit. I'm ready to go. We're getting back in the money. They cannot shut us down. The DFS gods are like, man, these guys are winning way too much money. We got to slow them down. But guess what? Today, we're going to make up for that slow day yesterday. Shout out to everybody who did well yesterday. Jeff Teague, man. Appreciate it. Let's give a clap to Jeff Teague. I literally just clapped for Jeff Teague because Jeff Teague put up a performance, man. He did exactly what I expected, unlike Andre Drummond. Unlike Kent Bazemore. Bazemore's not even a star, so you know what? I'm not even going to give him some time. He had a great matchup. He should have done well, but I'm not giving him time. Gordon Hayward. His substitute-looking ass did nothing. This guy had negative points after the first quarter. Against Toronto? That might be the worst performance a forward has had against Toronto all season. And you're Gordon Hayward, somebody who can put up over 50 fantasy points for people on a consistent basis. What the fuck happened to you? But I know what it is. I know what it is. Gordon Hayward's got a secret life. He's a substitute teacher on the side. He had papers to grade, you know, and he just got distracted. He also, dude looks like he fucking combs his hair more than he works on his basketball game. I mean, damn. It sucks because sometimes the best players with the best matchups will just give you a dud. Like Andre Drummond, guys. He put up 20-something points. But guess what? 20-something points isn't what Andre Drummond's supposed to put up in that type of matchup. He's supposed to put up 45 to 50 points. He's supposed to go the fuck off. But guess what? Andre Drummond did what Andre Drummond does. He got in foul trouble. They sat him down. Homie ended up with 20-something fantasy points. Stuff like that can't happen in the DFS world, guys. We need the stars to align every night. We need the stars to play like stars. We need some scrubs to start playing like some stars. We need shit to come together, and one night is not going to slow shit. Let's get it, DFS squad. We're getting into it right now. Let's do it. At point guard today, guys. Now, a few things. James Harden has played a shit ton of games. It feels like he's on like a third back-to-back. Like James Harden's play, I swear, it feels like he plays every single night. Okay? But for that price tag, $12,200, trust me, guys, he's not worth that price tag over a Giannis Antetokounmpo for $10,700. Honestly, I love Antetokounmpo. And I also love John Wall. Both of those teams that they're going against cannot stop the guards. Cannot. Giannis is a monster. He's an alien. Nobody can stop Giannis. He's not a guard. He's like built like a lanky ass forward, but he's got ball handling like a fucking point guard. It's literally ridiculous, man. Much respect to Giannis Antetokounmpo, man. I remember when he came into the league, I was like, this lanky dude is going to be good, and he is definitely proving me right. Giannis Antetokounmpo, guys, great matchup. He literally just played New York on the 4th, and he put up 57.8. I see the same result happening, honestly, if not more. They're in Milwaukee this time. So he might go 60 plus tonight. He might go 60 plus tonight. So let's go Giannis Antetokounmpo right there, right? Now, shooting guard. Once again, I told you about Harden. Now, because I'm going Antetokounmpo, I'm not going to put Harden into the lineup against Orlando in Orlando. Just solely off the fact that Harden's just been playing too much, man. I'm telling you, within the next few games, Harden will have a 30 to 35 point game. It'll be like very disappointing. Mark my words. It happens. Okay? He's been playing way too much. He's been playing way too many minutes. It's going to happen, and I don't want to be the one to have him on my lineup when it happens. James Harden is the shit, man. He's the best pure scorer in the league. One of the best, at least. But when you play so much, there's bound to come a time where you fall, and I feel that's coming up very soon. I feel it in my gut. Okay, I feel it in my gut. He's not going to put up what we need him to put up very soon, and I don't want to have him on my lineup when he does. So against Orlando, I am not playing him, even though that is a good matchup. If you want to play him, guys. Like I said, these videos are my tips, and I give my personal advice on these guys, okay? Now, if you want to follow them, awesome. If you feel in your gut another way, awesome. No matter what, I support y'all. No matter what, I'm just here so we can all get this money, okay? I'm going to give tips, ideas, some things maybe you might not have thought of that can convince you to go one way when you were thinking another way. That's what I'm here for, guys. And like I said, I answer questions all day on Twitter. All day on Twitter. Literally. All right? So come over to Twitter. Follow me at Fantasy Houdini. Houdini. I post an updated lineup. What I do is I'll post a lineup that I set, right? I'll post the lineup. Just like when I'm building this lineup in this video right now. Most likely, this complete lineup that I finish in this video, I will alter a few positions. Now, most of it will stay the same. But I will probably alter a few positions after doing more analyzing, because I analyze all day on it. Okay, so eventually my brain keeps turning, and I switch a few positions. Now, to catch those switches, you have to follow me on Twitter. That's where I post the updates. All right, so make sure you do that. Now, shooting guard, guys. Zach LaVine against Washington, I like it. Beal is not that good of a defender. Klay Thompson against Memphis. Now, what bothers me with that is Tony Allen, guys. I talk about Tony Allen every time Tony Allen plays. He's a good defender, man. I shy away from that. Avery Bradley. Now, it says 7th ranked and it's red next to him, but that's a great matchup against Philly. Robert Covington has a very good chance of not playing tonight. Now, if he doesn't play, there are some very good options that we might want to roll with against that Boston squad, all right? Boston is not good against big men, all right? So I'm going to tell you guys about them in a moment, okay? But for now, let's keep looking at shooting guards. Eric Gordon looked fairly good last night. I was watching that game last night, man. And Eric Gordon looked very good out there last night. He just does so much that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. You know, if you watch the games, he just does so much. Fournier, man, he's got a matchup to finally be able to come back to his old self. He played 30 minutes, which proves that they're not going to limit his minutes. All right, guys? Against Houston, that's a great matchup. One thing Harden doesn't do is defend. He is very sorry at defending. My grandma can lock people down harder than James Harden. All right, that's just is what it is. So I like Evan Fournier for 5,800. That's a great matchup. Like I said, guys, Robert Covington, he is probably out. He left Thursday's practice early due to back soreness. So we're going to keep an eye out on that, but I feel as if he's not going to play. I feel very strongly about that. Now, Chris Paul is doubtful for tonight, guys. Now, Austin Rivers is very up and down. Now, here's how I see it. Raymond Felton's very steady. Okay, he's a very consistent scorer. Austin Rivers very up and down. Now, last game, Austin Rivers put up 50 fantasy points. He put up 50 plus fantasy points, which is probably the best fantasy day he's ever had. Against Sacramento, another great matchup, but guess what? Rivers doesn't have it in him to put 2 games like that back to back. So Raymond Felton is the safest option to go. Now, keep in mind, today is Sean Kilpatrick's birthday, guys. The shooting guard for Brooklyn. So if you think about that and you feel comfortable starting him, he's against Cleveland. They've been struggling against shooting guards lately. It's his birthday. He might go out there and ball out on his birthday, guys. I'm just throwing that out there just in case you know what I'm saying? You take that into strong consideration, all right? But I do recommend you do keep it in consideration. Players play better on their birthday. It is what it is. It's facts. Now, small forward, guys. Before I go to small forward, there's another guard I want to talk about before I go any further. Kyrie Irving is probable to play tonight. And against Brooklyn, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Now, we want to make sure that his workload isn't going to be fucked with. We don't want his workload to go down, okay? It's a perfect matchup for him right now. It looks promising that the point guard may be able to take on his regular workload while settling back in the member of the starting 5. Fantasy owners can probably feel comfortable with reinserting Irving into lineups if he was deactivated in light of injury. Now, I like that, guys. But keep an eye on that. If Kyrie Irving plays tonight, he will be one of the top point guards of the night. Okay, against Brooklyn. You saw what Jeff Teague just did to Brooklyn. Not only that, but Brooklyn's on a back-to-back after getting fucked by Jeff Teague hard last night. They got fucked hard by Jeff Teague last night. That was an amazing play. Shout out to Jeff Teague once again, man. You tried your hardest. You did your thing out there. I appreciate it. You're the shit. Now, Kyrie Irving, guys. Put Kyrie in the lineup. Make sure you pay attention to whether he's in or out tonight against Brooklyn. Small forwards. I'm not going LeBron James against Brooklyn. I love Carmelo against Milwaukee. Y'all know about that. We had him in our lineup against Milwaukee the other night when he balled out for 60 fantasy points. Now, will he do it again is the question. I don't see how Milwaukee could slow it down, honestly. Jabari Parker is defending. Jabari is known for his offensive capabilities. Now, Jabari's decent at defense, but obviously not good enough. Carmelo is their guy. Now, Giannis is going to slow Derrick Rose down. And this is why we played Carmelo last time. Because Porzingis was out. Giannis was going to slow down Rose, so who else is going to get all the points? Obviously, Carmelo. Now, if Porzingis ends up out again, fire Carmelo up again, guys. I'm not worried about it. Fire Carmelo up again against Milwaukee if Porzingis is out. He's going to throw up so many shots and that game is going to be such high scoring. It's going to be a good game, guys. It's going to be a good game, and I like it. Jabari Parker did decent against New York. I feel like he should have a bounce-back game. We all know Carmelo doesn't play defense. Carmelo's like the James Harden of small forwards. He does not play defense. He cares only about offense. So Jabari Parker is a good play, guys. A very good play. Like I said earlier, Evan Fournier against Houston's a very good play. But I'm liking Jason Richardson against the Lakers today. I'm really liking that. But go down all the way down here. Remember what I said. Robert Covington's out tonight, guys. So somebody's going to have to step it up. Now, I like Saric. I like Dario. I really like him. Because with Robert Covington out, they're going to need points elsewhere. Now, I really like Ilyasova tonight. And I'll get to him too. But keep Saric in your mind, all right? Do not drop him out of your mind. Don't forget about him. Work him in if you can. Sorry, I did not mean to put Iguodala. Do not start Iguodala. Now, Andrew Wiggins against Washington's a good play. Otto Porter against Minnesota's not bad. If Rudy Gay doesn't play, if Rudy Gay does not play, and he has not been playing much, and who knows, he was doubtful heading into it before, and now he's questionable. Keep an eye on it. If Rudy Gay does not play, fire up Matt Barnes. All right, save some money and fire up Matt Barnes, guys. He's gonna be a good play. Who I really like though, Jason Richardson, man. With all of these injuries, Justice Winslow just had surgery. He's out for the remainder of the year. Jason Richardson's got to step his game up. They need people like Jason Richardson to really step his game up, and he's really got to start. He's going to average 35 fantasy points. Watch. And against the Lakers, I don't see how he doesn't do it. All right? It's a very good matchup. Nick Young is not a good defender. I really like the matchup today, guys. I really like it. Now, let's go to power forward, guys. This is where it gets interesting. Now, Embiid might be out. If Embiid is out, honestly, if Embiid is out, I would say go Al Horford tonight for Boston. I would definitely go say Al Horford if Embiid is out, but keep an eye on that. Like I said, if Porzingis is out, find a way to put in Carmelo Anthony. It says he was a full participant, so I would not be surprised if he's there and he plays. And in that case, I would fade Carmelo. You don't have to fade Carmelo. He's going to do decent, but I would. Now, Ersan Ilyasova. Without Robert Covington, they're going to need some offensive firepower. Ilyasova is a very good offensive player. He's a very good shooter. He could put up points in the quickness. Boston's not good against forwards, and it's just going to turn out great. Now we got 15,200 left, guys, and we've got a solid lineup with Giannis Antetokounmpo and Kyrie Irving leading the way in that lineup. All right? Now, let's take a look at centers, guys. Like I said, Al Horford's got a great matchup. Nikola Vucevic has a great matchup against Houston. That is a great matchup, but I don't like how Biyombo takes control of that. Now, we all know how good Greg Monroe did the other night. I was super big on Greg Monroe going in. I loved him. Everything was good. It bothers me slightly because I don't know if I can trust him going another huge game like he just did. Now, he's been playing very well, guys, and he's back at home, so I don't see how it could be bad. I don't see how he couldn't go crazy. All right? I don't see it. I don't see them stopping Greg Monroe. I don't see how they possibly could. I really don't. And his price is still $5,800. They didn't learn. Oh, you guys see Zebo's old ass right there? Look at Zebo. Oh, Zebo. Let me open you up. Sorry, but if you played him in DFS, but Randolph forgot his walker at home and could barely walk out there, as well as having arthritis. Yeah, fuck Zebo. Anyways, back out of that. Tristan Thompson, down low against Brooklyn, is a great matchup. That is a great matchup, guys. For $4,500, that might be something to exploit. If you want to go real big other places, that might be something to exploit, man. That's a good-ass matchup. Willie Reed against the Lakers, I really like it. Willie Reed is so up and down, though. I mean, guys, Willie Reed got 54 against Phoenix, and then the next day got 15 against Sacramento. Now, Sacramento's a good matchup, too. He just decided he didn't want to show up that game. It's a good matchup, but I'm fading it, guys. Amir Johnson against Philly. I like the matchup, but he's too inconsistent. I don't like the inconsistency. Biyombo. They have really been fading Biyombo off of the starting spot. They've been slowly but surely moving him away. I guess they're trying to go a different direction. At first, they were starting Biyombo as center, but now Vucevic's taking his spot back. Fuck it, guys. Let's roll with the guy who got us some money the other night. Let's go Greg Monroe once again. The matchup's just too juicy, man. It's too fucking juicy, man. Now let's go down, guys. We got 9,400 left to go. Let's go down here and let's check it out. Now, if Luol Deng plays, guys, which I really hope he do. He's ruled out for Thursday's game against the Blazers. Deng was unable to participate in the team shoot-around earlier Thursday, so he was trending in this direction. The absence will mark his first game missed this season. Deng's next opportunity to return will be Friday against the Heat. Now, keep an eye on that, guys. If Deng plays, I would definitely consider him at $4,200. I really like that price tag. Now, Deng has the potential to put up 30-plus easily, and Miami is struggling at that forward spot right now. We all know that. They're struggling. Josh Richardson is not a good defender. I'm not going to say Jason Richardson again. I really hope I didn't slip up and say that earlier when I put him in the lineup. But it's Josh, okay? Not Jason. Jason's retired. Let's not start him. Like I said, guys, keep an eye on Rudy Gay. I do feel as if Rudy Gay is not going to play once again. He's been out for too long. I just don't see it. He's got a trend in a much better road to play. And Matt Barnes against the Clippers is going to be a good play, guys. The Clippers have been struggling, guys. Without Blake Griffin, they're a whole nother team. They're a whole nother team. It's sad. Now, in the utility spot, guys, let's go down to our options. We got JaMychal Green against Golden State. I don't like it. Aaron Gordon against Houston. I like it. Aaron Gordon's been coming on strong as of late, guys. And the matchup is good, so definitely consider Aaron Gordon. Let's check out Markieff Morris. Markieff Morris is very inconsistent. Very inconsistent, so I don't like playing people that inconsistent like that. Tony Allen against Golden State is a good one to consider. Tony Allen's very consistent. Like, he'll get you 30 fantasy points easily just because of what he does on the defensive side of the ball. He gets steals, he does all types of shit. All types of shit. Now, like I said, guys, I like Tristan Thompson against Brooklyn, man. I really like that matchup down low. What I'm worried about is his minutes. I'm worried about he's just been playing a little sorry lately, but with Kyrie back, I think that helps Tristan a lot. Let's put Tristan in against Brooklyn down low. Let's get the rebound stats as well. Now, we've got our lineup. We've got 500 left. Let's look where we could possibly change this up. Now, let's say Rudy Gay plays, and we can't get Matt Barnes. In that case, you got to go Aaron Gordon, guys. If Rudy Gay, in that situation, if Rudy Gay ends up playing and Matt Barnes isn't going to get those minutes, play Aaron Gordon against Houston, guys. Houston just played last night, and it's going to be good. It's going to be good for Aaron Gordon. He's been getting solid minutes. He has the potential of, dude, this guy can blow up at any moment. And that's what we need. We need him to blow up. All right? So, yeah, guys, I really like Aaron Gordon. If Rudy Gay doesn't play, you know, Matt Barnes is a great play if Rudy Gay does not play. So, keep that in consideration. Like I said, this might change up a little bit, but right now I'm loving it. Greg Monroe, he went off for us, guys. Antetokounmpo, we know what he's going to do. Jason Richardson's got a juicy matchup against the Lakers. Ilyasova's going to destroy Boston tonight with no Robert Covington for Philly. Keep an eye on that, though. I'm not thinking he's going to play, but make sure you keep an eye on all this. Now, follow me on Twitter at FantasyHoudini, Houdini. Now, the DFS squad, we talk constantly all day about things going on, our ideas, everything. Pretty much we're all a collective. I take information from other people as well as shit I know. We put it together. We create a super lineup. I post it on the page, on the Twitter page. I post the super lineup on the page. You can go with exactly that, or you can fucking base your ideas off of that. Whatever you want to do, guys. DFS squad, we're all together, man. We've been winning. We're about to come back from last night. Was a little bit of a downer. We had a few members do well in the late night slate. But we got this, man. We coming back. We going hard. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. I think we're about 19 away from hitting 400, man. And it's happened so quickly. 100 to go, and I'm having DFS squad shirts. I'm going to do a giveaway. Give out some DFS squad shirts. I mean, honestly, guys, this is you need to catch this wave while you can. Because this DFS squad movement is turning into a tsunami. You need to hop on it while you can and ride this fucking wave. It's not going to be long before we're taking over this DFS community. Okay, we're about 500 to 1,000 views away. We're getting consistent over 1,000 views a video now. The last 3 videos have gone over 1,000 views. We're about 1,000 views away, which isn't going to be hard because we're growing so quickly. We're about 1,000 views away per video to being the top DFS channel on YouTube, guys. In such a short amount of time, we are taking over. DFS squad, man. Spam that shit in the comment section. Let's get it. I'm out.